Okay, so this is a video to hopefully help level 2 physics students in NCEA physics understand how to use Logger Pro and make a straight line graph from the data from this experiment. That was your first practice experiment. So here's Logger Pro. All I've done is I've put in the numbers. First thing you need to do is to change the X to what it means. This was distance from bulb. You might want to put a D in there as well. Short letter is D, units are in meters. Try to use the standard units, not centimeters or millimeters. Second thing is change the Y. That was our light intensity. Intensity. You can use a capital I or maybe a capital L, but basically pick a letter. That letter is going to eventually be in your formula equation. The units for this was lux. Okay, so this is the graph. To change the axes numbers, we want to change the 10 to a 1, so you just click on it and change it to a 1, hit enter. And the 400, you can actually make 410, and maybe the 1, you can make 1.1. The reason for this is now you can actually see that first dot and that last dot. Okay, this is not the graph that will give you a straight line. This is the first graph. What you need to do is to data, new calculated column, and you have to work out which curve you're looking at. And that curve there looks like an inverse square. So you want to do inverse square of distance. The short name is 1 over d squared. That's the little arrow above the 6. The units are meters to the negative 2. And the expression, you click on this button, you go distance, and you could go arrow to the negative 2, or if you want, you can go 1 over the distance with a little arrow and squared. Either of those will work. Okay, click done. Now we have those blue numbers. We want to graph those numbers against the red numbers. So what we want to do is get a screenshot of this curved graph, and we want a screenshot of the data table so you can actually see the numbers. So you need a screenshot of this data table, and you need a screenshot of the second graph. So insert a graph. That's not the one we want. We want light intensity, so you click on it and select light intensity, and you don't want distance, you want invert. That's the one you want, the blue one. Now the numbers are wrong. The blue numbers go from 1 to 25, so you have to double click on this, go to axes, and check out that the vertical ones are going from 0 to 25. The vertical numbers are our red numbers, and we want to go from 0 to 410. The horizontal numbers are our blue numbers, and they're over here, so we want 0 to, let's say, 26. There we go. That's the graph we want. So you make this larger, and we're ready to put on a line. You want a straight line on this graph, and that's the button right there. It says linear fit, and there it is. So that gives you your gradient of 15.5, even has the units, and it has the intercept at 18.01 lux. Using that, you write your equation, not with y and not with x, but with L and with 1 over d squared. So hopefully that helps you do the graph in Logger Pro.